Hello students, my name is Mr. Ellisor. I'm the Technology and Learning Coach here at Longleaf. I've met many of you as you have come down to pick up Chromebooks or other related things. I just wanted to tell you about some of the procedures that we need to make sure that you're aware of, especially as we switch to take-home model today. Teachers will be checking your Chromebook fixed asset numbers, making sure that there's no damage, and making sure that you have a charger during homeroom today. Just want you to help that process along by following directions and making sure that you're taking care of what they need you to take care of in a timely manner. Once you start taking your Chromebooks home, you need to be reminded that with freedom of taking your Chromebooks home comes responsibility. The responsibility now will be on you to make sure that you keep your Chromebook safe, to make sure that you have it at school each day, and to make sure that it is charged. So here are a few procedures that I want you to remember. Make sure that you carry your Chromebook case zipped inside. Make sure you carry your Chromebook zipped inside the Chromebook case all the time. Make sure that you report any damages to your teachers immediately so that we can get those taken care of. They don't get worse. Come to school each day with a charged Chromebook. So think about this. Let's say you charge your Chromebook from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it's got a full charge, but then you use it again from 9 p.m. to midnight. It doesn't come to school with a full charge. So you need to make sure that the last thing that you do is plug that Chromebook in and that it is charging before you go to bed, and then you don't turn it back on. Another thing to be aware of is when you are ready to charge your computer each day, your Chromebook each day, shut it down. Don't leave it on, don't just close it, but physically sign out and go to the shutdown. That does two things. Number one, it allows your credentials and everything to be checked each day, which will allow you to continue using your Chromebook and won't lock up, that kind of thing. Another thing it will do is make sure that your Chromebook is actually charging if it is turned off. So please take care of those two things. Make sure that you have your charger at school each day, and it should be zipped in the front pocket of your Chromebook case. The only materials that should be in your Chromebook case are a Chromebook. After all, it is a Chromebook case, not a book bag, and the charger. Everything else you should be carrying around outside of the Chromebook case. So make sure that you remember that, because that Chromebook will break, the screen will break if it is stuffed in a Chromebook case like I've seen some of you do. So make sure that you take care of that. When you have time in class where you finished your work early, things like that, you are not allowed free time on your Chromebook. Any teacher who would like to allow you to play some kind of academic game, that is fine, but you are not allowed to choose, and you are not allowed to have free time on your Chromebook. So all those extensions and things that you have on there, many of you I have had to already wipe your Chromebook and reset it. That shouldn't happen, and it won't happen if you are not putting all those extensions and games and things like that on your Chromebook. So only games that your teachers allow you to play, that should be few and far between and should have an academic focus. So we are going to focus our efforts on making sure that you understand that, and if you can't get with that program, you might lose access to your Chromebook. So we don't want that, so keep that in mind. During class time, you're not allowed to communicate with others with your Chromebook, chat or whatever. You probably noticed that chat was disabled over the summer, or Google Chat was disabled over the summer. There was a reason for that, and so some people have gone about finding other ways to chat, and the district is cutting those ways off every time. So you're keeping us sharp out there, but the best thing to do is just not do it unless your teacher has that set up as part of the academic environment. Make sure that your Chromebook case when you're in class is placed on the back of your chair, so take the strap and hang it across the back of your chair so the Chromebook case is not on the floor being stepped on, just in case there is a Chromebook in it. If your teacher does not require your Chromebook use during a class period, like let's say if a substitute or that day the assignment does not require Chromebook use, then it should stay zipped in the Chromebook case. It shouldn't be out unless it is needed for the activity at hand. Make sure that you are the only person that logs into your Chromebook. That Chromebook is issued to you, kind of like a textbook would have been or might still be in some cases. It is yours, and you are responsible for it. So your brother, your sister, your aunts, brothers, cousins, uncles, fathers, mother should not be logging on to your Chromebook. That is for you, and you are the only one that should be logging into that device. The last thing is make sure that you have read and understand the procedures listed in the Technology Handbook for Parents and Students that was part of the RUP that you and your parents signed before you were ever allowed to have a Chromebook even at school. So those are things that we will hold you to. The consequences in each class might be a little bit different, but the language and the procedures should all be the same among all of your teachers. So this is going to be one of those situations where you need to make sure that you are living up to our expectations, and then you will be able to keep your Chromebook, use your Chromebook. You won't have to do an alternate assignment and then still do the assignment that is on the Chromebook. So think about these things, and we're putting them out there for your best interests. So help us out, keep your Chromebook safe, keep your Chromebook working, and make sure that you are following procedures when using it so that you get to keep using it. Have a great day, and please come down and see me in the Media Center if you need help.